All right. Next is solving one-step inequalities. You solve it just like you solve an equation. Make sure that you know that it is based off of your, make sure you know how to do it on a number line, whether it's open or closed and which way it's going. Always want to test a number that's not on the number line to make sure it works. So, same idea here. This is actually a two-step inequality, but all you have to do is plug them in and see which ones work. So I'm just going to do one of these. Make sure you obviously pay attention that you still need to read it left to right. So I'm going to try 10. So if I do 2 times 10 plus 1, is that greater than 23? So, or equal to. You have to follow the order of operations. This is 20 plus 1 is 21. Is 21 greater than 23? No. So then I try the next one. 2 times 11 plus 1 is 22 plus 1, 23. Is 23 greater than or equal to 23? It is, so that means all the numbers bigger than 11 or equal to 11 will work. Same thing here. 3 times 3 minus 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 is less than 11. It is. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. Is 8 less than 11? It is. 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 minus 4 is 11. But is 11 less than 11? It is not, because it's not equal to. So that means all the numbers there. The other way you could do this problem, instead of plugging it in like I did, all you have to do is, I'll go back to this one just to show you. You can solve it like you solve an equation. First step, get rid of addition or subtraction. Minus 1 minus 1. 2x is greater than or equal to 22. Solve for x. 22x is greater than or equal to 22. Divide by 2, divide by 2. X is greater than or equal to 11, so greater than or equal to 11. Same thing you can do for the other one. Either plug in or solve it like you solve an equation. This way though that I showed you is for advanced. Advanced knows how to do this part. Okay, last but not least, basic here, solving an inequality just like you solve an equation. So we're going to solve it just like I just showed you, and then graph it. So first thing you do, line down the inequality, and then remember letters like to be alone. So I need to use the inverse to solve. So subtract 7. X is greater than 3. So if x is greater than 3, it's going to be an open circle at 3. Go one lower, go one higher. So open. And then I want numbers that are bigger than that. So I test either the 2 or the 4, and one of them better work. Is 2 greater than 3? No, so I need to go this way. Okay. There you go. Again, make sure that it does work. All right, again, there might be ones with decimals. Don't overthink it. Same idea here. Now, this is saying subtract 3 1/10. So I add 3 1/10. Add 3.1. Remember, you line up the decimals. So you get 10.1 is greater than x. Now be careful on this one. You could read it as 10 1/10 is greater than x, or I would suggest doing x is flip everything around, less than 10.1. If you do it that way, typically you probably would do it better if you put the variable on the left-hand side. But don't forget to put your sign. So first of all, I'm at 10.1. You could go at 10.0 and then 10.2. It's just less than, or depending on which one you're looking at, it's still open. And I gotta figure out which one works. So I'm gonna try 10. Is 10.1 greater than 10.0, or is 10.0 less than 10.1? Either way, they both hold true, so it should be going that way. This one works. Other way does not work. You get the idea. Continue on the thing. Subtract 2.5, subtract 2.5, make sure you're borrowing correctly. And equals, you make this a 10, you make this a 4, 2.5, and is less than or equal to 2.5. So maybe this time I want to go by halves. I don't care. This would be a closed circle because it is equal to. And then it's 2 less than or equal to 2.5. Yes, so you should be going that way. All right, then again, knowing if it's multiplication or division. So this one is a multiplication equation. This is 5 1/10 times x is greater than 45.9. Divide by 5.1, divide by 5.1, x equals, x is greater than whatever this is. So remember, numerator in the house, denominator on the outside, the decimals on the side, slide it, and then all you have to do is divide. 51 divided by 459 is 9. Exactly. I just took an easy number for you. Again, once you solve it, then you do 9, 8, 10. Open circle because it's not equal to. I want numbers that are bigger than 9. So that one. This is division, so you should be then getting the variable by itself. So the inverse of division is multiplication. Times 2 times 2. 4.8 times 2 is 9.6. Greater than or equal to x. Or flip everything around. I think it's easier when you have the variable on the left-hand side. These are the same, just everything's flipped. Again, 9.6, 9.5, 9.7. It is a closed circle. And then I just got to pick which one. I always pick the lower one or pick the one I think it's going to be. 9.5 is less than or equal to 9.6. Yes, it is. But I also could write it here. 9.6 is greater than or equal to 9.5, and that still holds true. That's pretty much it. Practice, got it. And then there's somewhere you are then writing in inequality as an like kind of an equation. So Tina's Pizza charges $8 for a cheese pizza. Taya has $40 to buy pizza for her and her friends. Write and solve an inequality to find the most number of pizzas that Taya can buy. So what do I not know? Basically, let's just use P for the number of pizzas. Okay. So what do I know? I know she has $40 to spend. So it's going to be 40. And then it's $8 for a cheese pizza. So it's $8 per pizza. So either P times 8 or 8 times P. So the only thing you have to think about is what sign do I put? Do I have to spend $40? Yeah, she has $40. So she could spend 40. But can she spend more than 40? The answer is no. She has to spend less than or equal to $40 in order to buy the pizzas. So the prettier way to write this is this way. And some of you can already see the answer. So this is 8 times P. So divide by 8, divide by 8. P is less than or equal to 5. So what's the most number of pizzas she can buy? 5 pizzas or less. That's the most she can buy is 5. Same thing here. Keywords that kids have issues with is this word right here. Want to be able to go to a concert that I have to raise at least $120 to go. I already have 57 raised, so I already have 57. What is the minimum amount I need to raise to go to the concert? So I want to know, let's see, C for money needed to go to concert. Okay. So what do I know I need altogether? I need 120 bucks. Okay, let me see. I already have raised $57. So that means I already have $57 in my account. So whatever I have plus 57, I need to have at least 120. So if you look at 120, think about when we talked about your grades. You need at least the B for your parents to be happy. So would they be okay with 120? That's a B. Yes. So I have to have at least that. Would they be okay with a 119, which is a C? At least a C? The C, at least a B? No, it's not. So I need that amount or more. $121 is at least 120. And then you would just solve it. So minus 57, minus 57. C is greater than or equal to, let's see. I went too fast. What is this? $63. So he needs at least, that's the minimum, $63 or more. Yeah. Then there could be different types of questions that I've seen on the air test or my test. It's just basically saying, solve the inequality and pick which one's true. So you can either solve it or you can like plug it in. But basically here you would add 1. W is less than 5. So that's the answer. Here, which one would be true? So if it's true, it's only going to be one of these. All you do is take this and plug it in. So if I plug in 5, it's 5 minus 1 less than 4. No, it's not true because 4 is not less than 4. Can't do that one. We try 3. 3 minus 1 is less than 4. Is 2 less than 4? Yes, it is. So it's that one. Then you can continue on. I don't know if this is more than 1. Nope. If 5 doesn't work, then 7 and 10 doesn't work. So that's the answer there. Then I had this one as practice. So if you want to pause the video, see if you can pick out the right ones for these. Okay. So this would be divided by 2, divided by 2. W is greater than 9. That one. You could either plug in, if I plug in here, 2 times 2 is not bigger than 18. 2 times 8 is not bigger than 18. 2 times 9 is not bigger than 18. It has to be equal to for that one to work. So 2 times 10, which is 20, and 20 is bigger than 18. So there you go. And again, I had some more in case we needed it. That's the end of the lesson. And then we're done.